Hello, friends, and welcome on in. Make sure this is working. Perfect. Cool. I just want to double check my mic because Streamlabs had an update and it always resets my mic. And yeah, anyway, that aside, welcome on in, friends. How are we doing today? Before we jump on into everything, hi, Perry. Welcome on in. Welcome back from your trip as well. I hope that was fun. I saw all the photos that you posted from it and totally not jealous of all of that warm weather and getting away that you got to enjoy. It's cold. It's cold, and we're expecting a ton of snow. I think where I live, the weather report says anywhere between like 8 and like 14 to 16 inches of snow this weekend. And I live in the snow belt. So, yeah, that's going to be so fun. And where I live, usually only the main road into town gets plowed in a somewhat timely fashion. Everything else, not so much. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Also, temperatures are supposed to drop, even more so, and it's gonna get like really cold. Not really looking forward to it. But yeah, welcome on in, friends. Before we jump on in, if you aren't already, hit that purple heart button. I would appreciate that. You get notified whenever I go live. Also, with that, not only does it show some general support here for the channel with that notification, Twitch sometime changed it. There's now a drop down because apparently they rolled out pretty quietly an update with the notifications where it says something along the lines of like personalized or something, which tends to not always notify. So can always change that drop down to always, and then only subject to Twitch mobile app not being just being Twitch essentially. um, so yeah, and then also the socials, follow those. I post whenever I go live on Twitter. And I'm trying to get better with it, and I know I say that constantly. I'm just horrible with social media. It's so bad. But I post when I go live there. And on YouTube, I post most of my VODs there as well. So there's plenty of content over there. I just had my latest VOD from Tuesday. Nope, I lied. Last week's VODs went up this week. So not my latest VOD, but last week's VODs went up Tuesday and earlier this afternoon. This week's VODs will go up next week. And then I've got a whole bunch of shorts and stuff scheduled here as well. So, plenty of content once it expires here on Twitch. And then, of course, last but not least, if you're not in the Discord, certainly join that as well. Get notified whenever I go live there as well. That's more reliable. And then you can also get optional notifications, like when I upload to YouTube or any schedule changes or anything like that. So yeah, it was good. Came back. Schools are out for most of my trip because of the snowstorm. Yeah. I was actually kind of surprised. Today wasn't too horrible. I mean, there was some snow cover, not anything crazy. But apparently some of the local schools around me were canceled, and a little further out, some had some 2-hour delays and stuff. I didn't think it was all that bad out today. I didn't think it was that cold. I thought definitely that the beginning of the week was a lot colder than what it was today, but apparently there was a lot of ice. I guess like the temperature warmed up a little bit and then it dropped suddenly overnight, and it caused a ton of ice that people weren't expecting, and so a bunch of roads and stuff got pretty icy. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever, because I actually thought today was pretty mild. I mean, I say that it was 30 degrees Fahrenheit, you know. Um, it's practically shorts weather at this point. So, you know, But yeah, we're supposed to get a ton of snow this weekend. And so, yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. But, we're here. So, um, but yeah, that's a little unfortunate, though, that you had to cut your trip a little short because of the storm and everything. But you know what? I'm sure travel during it and, like, immediately after would be an absolute nightmare. I can't imagine that one. And I'm so glad that I don't really have anything that I need to travel for. So yeah. Um, but yeah, today is finally the day that we make some actual story progress and not just side mission story stuff. Um, I have the berries that I need for one of the recipes to make the Bad Dreams crawler. It was a nightmare. So after stream on Tuesday, um, I ended up doing a handful of resets. I had to do some research because I know like next to nothing about like all the technical stuff to this game. Like Scarlet Violet, I got it. I got all that technical stuff. But I didn't know too much about this because like I haven't been shiny hunting or any other kind of like hunting. I've done some basic stuff. Um, like I have like a pretty optimized route for mega shards, which just got so much better now with the latest update ZA, which now lets you carry 9,000 instead of 999, which is absolutely incredible. Huge quality of life update on that one. So that's big. So I ended up doing some research to try to figure out what's like the cheapest way I could get the berries that I need, because stupid me didn't do any of the 4-star areas because I'm like, I'm gonna be smart and conserve all my good berries for all the later areas in the story, so that we can just kind of keep steamrolling on through. Well, that came to bite me in the butt. Because I needed to do those later areas in order to have the berries to do this part of the story, which I didn't have. So, after my research, I ended up doing, what was it, 8 Culber berries, I believe is what it is, in hopes that I get the item power berries and the big haul, so then I would get extra berries from all the items and stuff. And then getting lucky with a 4-star area, wild area. And I didn't get. This is also when I learned that the effects are up to chance. So, and you can't just hard reset the game. You gotta actually like load backup save data, which thankfully this game makes it very easy to do that. But you have to do that. Otherwise, you use the berries and you keep the donut, even if you reset after you technically like close out the little cutscene thing, and don't actually like accept the berry. Essentially, I don't know. It's really stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. But I ended up using using like 8 Culber berries to get that berry. It's basically like the highest sour score I could get without using the hyperspace berries. It was definitely not as pricey as using the hyperspace, but $200 for a Culber berry was a little upsetting. So I ended up doing that, and then I had to do some resets. I didn't get it Tuesday night. So then yesterday, I booted the game up, ready for the mental anguish that this game was getting ready to cause me because of God knows how many resets I would have to do. And I ended up actually I was trying to just go for the berry power and the big haul power in one donut. I had the ability to go up to level 2, but I'm like, I don't care if it's level 1. Don't care. So I ended up getting it. Level 1 on my first donut. I didn't have to do any backup data restoration at all, which was a real pain because I had to, how this game calculates the backup points is not at the regular save menu when you save, or any of the auto saves, like when you go in a building or whatever. It does it from like the Pokemon Center. And so I had to heal at the Pokemon Center, and then from the Pokemon Center, fly over to the hotel to then go in there. And then, of course, because the Culver berries are basically at the end of the regular berries before the hyperspace berries, it's like halfway down. So it's not even like it's convenient to scroll all the way down to get the berries. It was a real pain, but I was able to get it on the first one that I started doing yesterday. And then I went into a 4-star area. I had literally a minute and a half. I had to book it to try to find as many Pokeballs as what I could to get berries, in hopes that I got the berries that I needed. Otherwise, I would have to restore the backup again, which thankfully I went to the Pokemon Center before I went in the into hyperspace. So then if I didn't get the berries that I needed, I could re-roll, go back into hyperspace, and then, try it again. But thankfully, I was able to get just enough berries not to do the main recipe that was on the IGN page that I looked at for a recipe, which gets me like 91 level boosts and just a tad longer. I don't remember how many calories or whatever it would get me. However, I did find a Reddit thread with a handful of alternate recipes, and I was able to get just enough berries to do one of those alt recipes, which is huge. And that gets me 82 level boosts and almost 2,800 calories for it. So I would say that it was very successful. I got very, very lucky with that. So I'm hoping that it's enough. It should be. From the Reddit thread that I was reading, it seemed like the one commented recipe that I'm going to be using was more than enough for the mission. So it should be perfectly fine. The one on the IGN page, the IGN walkthrough, was really good, but it was a lot more expensive, and it's probably much better than what's really needed. But yeah, so we can do that today, thankfully. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it or not today. But here we are. I want to get it done. I'm excited. So let me pull up this recipe here. So it is 2 Kasib berries, 2 Tanga berries. What is that? Chopal? Yeah, Chopal berry, a Shuka berry, a Rindo, and a Qualot. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, it tells me that I have the berries that I need when there's a line through everything. So this is it. This is the donut that we're going to be going with. And yeah. Whoa. That's a pretty cool donut. That's pretty neat. Okay. Pitch black power and mega conservation power. Is that a hint? A donut as black as night, made with a spoonful of... I'm not going to try to pronounce that. It has a complex flavor. It allows you to enter the giant distortion in the sky. Is the mega conservation power a little foreshadowing there? Is that what this is here? Voila! The Bad Dreams Crawler is complete. When the time comes, we'll pour as much Mega Evolution power into that pastry as we can. And that'll give Hoopa a burst of power on par with Mega Evolution. Right. Then, once we get into the distortion of the tower, we can finally save the Pokemon in there. Yeah, we got this. This is gonna go well. I hope. I don't know. The only problem is I don't have like an amazing Pokemon that would be like really good for this. I mean, I have Lucario. I think Lucario is probably the best option, more than likely. I don't know. Because at least Dark's neutral and fighting is super effective. Compared to Gardevoir, even though Gardevoir is a fairy type, it is a psychic type, which is weak to Dark. Actually, no. Dark should be neutral. It's Ghost that I have the bigger concern with. So I don't know if Darkrai would have Shadow Ball. Probably. There's no way it wouldn't, right? Like, there's no way it wouldn't. Can we? Thank you. I mean, there's no way that it wouldn't, right? I mean... Okay. Let's do this. Here's our Team MZ Power Trio. It's time to follow this distortion into Hyperspace Lumiose and take on the Pokemon behind all this. Are you ready? I mean, I guess. I guess I have to be. Alright, yeah, I'm ready. Should I buy more potions? Probably, but... I have, like, 15 of each. I should be fine. I say that now. But it's fine. I'll take my chances. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see that Bad Dreams crawler you made. Here it is. Wow. So this one only gives me a little over 4.5 minutes. I mean, it's fine. I did learn from, I think it was Meowstic or whatever. I can't remember. I don't remember which mega it was. But I did learn that if I run out of time, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. It's annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Looks good. I knew the Rust Syndicate signature spice, not going to try to pronounce that, would come through. Time to roll, Felipe. Summon everyone to Centrico Plaza. Everyone, you say? Bro, why is man stanced like that? What does he mean by, like, everyone? Does he mean, like, the entire Rust Syndicate? Are we doing the ladder thing again? Hey, yo. Oh. Oh, I'm dumb. That's crazy. Alright. You know, I never realized that they all had their own little icon thingy. So, like, obviously, Team MZ. The Rust Syndicate has their own little thingy. I didn't realize that Grisham and Grizel had their own little thing. Their little hair, I think. I guess. I don't know. And then Jacinth and Labane with the SBC, I think is what that's called. I guess there's that. The Fist of Justice. And then Canary. Fascinating. Well, I guess not Canary. It's, Racine Construction, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, alright, everyone. Can you see my screen? I've marked where I want each of you. Okay. Oh, God. I was not ready for that flashbang. Jesus. Alright, everyone confirm your post, then stand by. The plan itself, I understand, but I fail to grasp why you're the one giving orders. Listen, I'd rather have Corbeau than Jacinth. We need our strongest trainers working together if we're gonna save Lumiose. Yeah, shut up, Jacinth. Especially you, Jacinth. Don't feed her ego. No, don't feed her ego. We don't need any of this. Oh my goodness. Man's literally feeding her ego. This is not okay. Wouldn't want a trainer of your caliber stuck managing logistics. I'm just freeing you up. Shut up, Corbo. No one asked you. Now go make Operation Mega Donut happen. Okay. Low-key, I kind of forget exactly what we're doing here. I mean, I know the main point of it. I just don't really know, like, the finer details of it. I don't really remember. It's been a little bit since we got those laid out for us, but whatever. I poured my heart and soul into making my canary bread, all so some other pastry could save the day. Shut up, Tarragon. No one cares about your stupid bread. Hoopa needs donuts, Pops. It's all ringy. Ringy. Fascinating. Well, it's Hoopa's loss. No, it's not. Canary bread is the best. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Interesting. I also find it so funny that Gwen's over here and not with Ivor, but you know, here we are. Right. Okay, so she's supposed to be with Ivor, but she's not, but whatever, it's fine. So yeah, something about Mega evolving a donut, and I don't know how this all works. Hopefully we can finish before Ivor arrives. That's a mood. It's a shame that we couldn't get this done before, Justin was here, but it's fine. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Ivor, bro, I don't need this. Okay. Guess we've got to protect Lumiose. If we don't, who will come drink our delicious coffee? Bro, I don't even buy coffee from you. Perhaps this is the true calling of Team Flare Nouveau. I'm not even going to try to say that. That's just not happening. There you go again, making everything existential. Can we just go on with the helping people? Yeah, be a good guy for once, you know? Bro, get her out of here. Get Jacinth out of here. She needs to go. Like, now. How characteristically pragmatic, Grizel. No. You know, I'd be overjoyed if you could bring dear Grisham along with you to join my upcoming Magnifique Super Deluxe tournament. Girl, stop. You're not the main character. This is not about you. I told you, you come to me if you want a battle. Right. LeBane's got her own thing. Let's go. Lady Jacinth, time is short. We must commence the operation. Right, please control her. Goodness, LeBane. Goodness indeed. You managed to successfully sneak up behind me, even in holographic form. I am all astonishment. Girl, shut up. You've improved considerably. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be endearing, but alright. All thanks to your constant battling, or your strict guidance, Lady Jacinth. Okay. Can we, like, get to the point here? Like, we don't need all this filler. This is not an episode of, you know, One Piece or Dragon Ball. Like, we don't need all the filler. We can just kind of get on with it, yeah? We are prepared. I've been prepared. We believe in you all. Yeah, okay. Well, why don't you deal with this too? Don't worry. We're three of the strongest trainers in Lumiose. Shut up, Tommy. No one asked you. She even says that me and Karina are better. Get wrecked. Alright, anyway. No. Can we seriously just... Can we seriously just get on with this? If there's something left to celebrate after all this, I'll shovel down whatever you make. That's a bold statement. Ansha, you can hear us, right? Make sure to cheer Hoopa on. Okay. Good luck, all of you. Please. Emma will be here soon. We'll all pour all the Mega Evolution power we've got into that donut. Yeah, well, like, can we, like, hurry this up here? Beginning to really hate Rayquaza? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that one. Spoiler alert, I do know about it. And I have watched others try to deal with Rayquaza, and yeah, that doesn't look like a good time, and I'm dreading that moment. Also, we just gonna, like, ask how we got up here, number one, and number two, like, how we're not, like, gonna fall off of this thing and, like, you know, hit the ground. I knew we'd be up high, but what a sight. Yeah, no. I like my feet on the ground, thank you. Also, this child is here. Why? Why is she, of all of us that should be up here, why is Ansha up here? Like, I am not responsible for a child falling off the building. I'm not assuming responsibility for that. The view from up here looks pretty different this time. Yeah, when it's not when it wasn't covered in roots and destruction. Even looking up this weird distorted sky, I feel oddly calm. I think it's because I know we're going to use Ansha's donut and help a Pokemon in need. Right. Anyway, do a flip. Everyone's in position down here. How's it look up there? It's cold. It's windy. Our feet are halfway on also. Let's talk about that. Alright. So what exactly are we doing here? Decided to take a break from it when you're on the cruise? Yeah. I feel that. I honestly don't really play this. Really, unless it's on stream for the most part. Ooh. Ooh, okay. This is pretty. Oh, look who's late to the party. Christ, you're just as bad as Tawny. Is this actually doing something, or like... I'm sorry, how is this even working here? Like, this makes no sense whatsoever. But okay. Go off, I guess. Oh. You know, why didn't we just use the prism bottle and let Hoopa and Bound come out? You know, because they just, like, flashed it there for a second. Like, why couldn't we do that? That would have made sense, yeah? Ooh. Hey, this is what we saw in that dream the other day. Yo, this place is kind of sick. This place feels weirdly familiar. Yeah, like you saw in a dream or something? Yeah, I could swear I've seen it before. Yeah, bro, we all have. Yeah, those dreams. They must have been messages from the Pokemon here in Hyperspace Lumiose. Girl, this ain't Lumiose. They sure were strange. Yeah, stay away, but also help. Maybe it knows it'll suffer if it Rogue Mega Evolves. I've got to press on and find that Pokemon. No, not just find it. Save it from Rogue Mega Evolving. Okay, well, this is great. Thankfully, it's not counting down my time. Which is great. Alright. Well, this is still pretty neat. Well, at least this is also, like, kind of, like, leading me straight to where I need to go. It's not, like, split paths and stuff like that. There's a butt, isn't there? It's not just leading directly to it. There's some kind of butt, isn't there? I think I might know what Pokemon we're going to find deeper in here. What is it? I'm pretty sure it's Darkrai. Yeah, I was able to put context clues together and figure that one out before you, girl. But then again, I also have, you know, a little bit more context, you know. But, you know, here we are. It drives people in Pokemon away from itself by afflicting them with nightmares. So it absorbed tons of mega power that the tower was giving off. And now it's afflicting us with Hyperspace Lumiose, an out-of-this-world nightmare. Sure. I'd say so, though I sure don't like it. Thinking of the state Darkrai's in, it makes me so mad. Girl, why? Mega Evolution is a miraculous thing. Not really. I mean, not really. It's not a good thing per se. It's kind of magic born from the bond between Pokemon and Trainer, Keystone and Megastone. Is it though? Rogue Mega Evolution is just a cruel joke that goes against everything Mega Evolution is about. Yeah, thanks Sherlock, we all knew this. I'm the Mega Evolution successor, and I can't sit by watching Pokemon suffer from it any longer. Gotta save Darkrai. Of course we do. Lex! Hello, friend! How are you doing? Welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening and preparing for the fun that is whatever we're going to get hit with this weekend. I was just saying we split paths. Oh, no, I'm just dumb. Okay. You're doing well. That's good. We love that. Don't remind you. Yeah. So, you know, I'm a northerner, not so much as far as Canada, but I'm a northerner. And my area is looking at about a foot of snow. Brother, you can't just drop AZ in here. What is that? Yeah, I'm looking at like a foot of snow. I think the weather forecast says anywhere between like 8 and 14 inches. And translation to that is we're either going to get absolutely dumped on or we're going to get like a light dusting. So, that's going to be fun. Bro, what is AZ doing here? Man's like died. What are we doing here? Hello, Tawny. Bro, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. AZ? How? It's an interesting shot, but alright. This is just a dream, huh? It is a dream. But then again, life is a dream. Alright, Mr. Philosophical. How? Great question. We're all just having a nightmare. Nightmare. How could you, AZ? Girl, what do you mean? Is this like all the different stages of grief we're now in denial? After everything with the tower, I came back to the hotel to find you, but you were... Mans was dead. You did wonderfully. I'm so grateful for all you've done. You saved the Pokemon and people of our city and my Floette. You truly are the worthy leader of Team MZ. What's the next stage of grief? Yeah, thanks, AZ. And Karina. Strong as these two may be, they would have struggled in hyperspace if not for you. Thank you. No, that is not true. That is not true at all. Nothing to thank me for. I can't stand to let poor Pokemon suffer from Rogue Mega Evolution. And you, AZ, I can't believe you had the nerve to kick the bucket before I made it to Lumiose. Girl literally said you died before I got here. Fascinating. I'd hoped to welcome you, but life laughs at our hopes, doesn't it? Yeah, that, sure. Sure it does there, bud. So, I mean, 1 second, slight tech issue. Alright. Majestic. I am so glad to have known you. Thank you. That's it? I don't get some heartfelt thing or anything? Just thanks? Okay. Like, alright. It warms my heart to hear you say so. Does it? After wandering in the dark for as long as I have, your words are almost blindingly bright. Sure. Sure, we'll go with that there, bud. I believe in you all. No matter how harrowing the night, I knew you helped shape a brighter tomorrow. Okay. Right. So what are we doing here? Oh, God. At least this bright white screen slowly came on and didn't flashbang me like the first one did. At least there's that. Well, dang, dude, now I'm kind of sad. Like, that's not okay. You can't do that to me. Alright, let's go. Please, let's just get this done and over with. I'm ready to get clapped. So, here we are. Can I go faster? There we go. Whoa. Am I going the right way? Looks like it. Alright, well, here we are. There's no turning back now. It's too quiet. Shut up, Tawny. Killing the vibe. Stay away. Well, bro, I'm already here. So, like, what are we doing? That voice. It's the one from those dreams. Yeah, of course it is. Hurt. It hurts. Uh-huh. You stay away. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Yep, stay away. Well, here I am. I ain't going anywhere. Kind of really can't go away. Here it comes. Watch out. Yeah? It's a whole lot of build-up, and I feel like I'm going to get disappointed. Oh, God. Bro, put those things away. Oh, my goodness. Okay. It is crazy to be... Oh. Oh. You're level 200? I'm sorry. What is this? Where'd it go? 200 is crazy. That's wild. Alright, well, here's me thinking like, oh yeah, this donut will be fine. Yeah, no, that ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. You know what, actually, we're doing some pretty... Where'd it go? Oh, God. You know, this was... Oh. Oh, God. This thing is moving way too much. I can't... I am not able to keep track of where it's going. Oh, oh, oh. I'll take that. Thank you. Come on, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Yeah! Alright, yeah, I was not ready for this. I cannot keep track of it. My head is not in the right place right now. I'm not ready to just jump into... Alright, big hit, big hit, big hit. Yeah! Where'd it go? Okay, and I just walked right into that one. Uh-oh. Oh. This is interesting. Okay, hello. Okay, get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. Right. This is an issue. Bro, what? Okay, why are you sleepy? This is not sleepy time, Gardevoir. I don't need a potion. I just need awakening. Wait, does Darkrai have bad dreams built in? Or is there some other thing? Like infestation or something? Oh god, stop moving. I didn't want to use Psychic, but it's fine. I missed anyway. Bro, what in the world is going on here? Also, you know, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna, oh, I'll take that, thank you. I don't like where this is going. I don't like the fact that we're now below half HP. And, oh god, oh god, oh no, oh no. Ooh, and you're asleep again. Wait, hold on. Just wait until this goes away. Okay. Now, I don't like the fact that we're at about half HP right now. And Darkrai has not, what am I looking for? Awakening. Darkrai has not Mega Evolved. So, I've got a really funny... Where'd it go? Oh, of course, use Mega right there. So, I have a really funny feeling, and I'm going to eat these words, that this is going to be a two-stage... Oh, God. Oh, God. This is probably going to be a two-stage thing. And it's going to Mega Evolve, and it's going to be even more of a nightmare. No pun intended. In a minute here. Not even. I'm going to eat those words. Alright, that was mild. Yep. There it goes. There, it's Mega Evolving. Oh my god. What does this thing look like? Oh my god. What in the Demigorgon shit is that? Oh my god, what? Bro, uh-oh. Bro, why does it look like that? That's horrifying. I mean, it's not... Oh my god, can we not? Oh my god. This is not okay. I don't know what it's spamming, if that is... Oh my god. I really... Okay, so it's definitely still a dark type. Can we... Okay. It's definitely still a dark type. That's for sure. I really hope that... Oh, God. That doesn't look good. Gardevoir, girl, get out of there. I really hope that it's not a ghost type. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Come on. Yes, I can Mega Evolve, baby. I need that so bad. I need a Draining Kiss that, like, murders this thing. Because Gardevoir is like half dying. Girl, come on. Move. You... Okay, you still hit it before it moved. Where's that? Run, you idiot, run! Uh-oh. I don't like that. 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 Oh, baby, what are we doing? What are we doing? Whoa, okay. Oh, goodness. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing other than getting myself killed? I genuinely have no idea how I lived that. Gardevoir died, though. Oh, goodness. This is a little much. Uh-oh. Girl, get out of there. You're gonna die. Oh my goodness. This is a lot. Girl, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. Please let me... Oh, okay. Just run right into it. Love that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Not alright. Oh, come on. Black orb. Shut up! No! Come on, you piece of shit! It's fine. I can resume where I left off. Just annoying. I gotta go through a little cutscene here. Right when I get the black orb too is crazy work. Absolute crazy work. I'm not restarting because I will not finish this thing if I do. Yes. Is this a cop-out? Yeah, kind of. But I don't have the best donut for this, so... That's what we're going... Oh, I gotta go through this stupid cutscene again! Oh my gosh! I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate every little bit of that. Bro, I didn't even get it to half? Are you kidding? Oh, God. Where'd it go? Are you kidding? Oh, okay. All right. That happened. That's a thing. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, I need over here. Not over there. Not over there. Not over there. Not over there. And I missed. Love that. Love that for me. Come on, Gardevoir. Please land this Draining Kiss. Really need it. Let's not get myself killed. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm going to use a heal. Oh. Oh, come on, Black Orb. Yeah, baby. Can I Mega? I can. Let's go. Big. God, I wish Gardevoir was just a little faster. That'd be great. Uh-oh. Thank you for... At least it missed Mystical Fire, not Draining Kiss. Still annoying nonetheless. Uh-oh. 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 Is this the one that almost got me killed last time? Yes, it is. Oh my God. Just keep rolling. 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 Gardevoir's gonna die. That's a miracle that Gardevoir lived. Oh my God. 9 HP. Oh my God, 9 HP is crazy. Oh goodness. Can I go any faster? Okay. Thank you for redirecting. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, girl. Move. Okay. Oh, good Lord. This is too much. Come on. This way, this way, this way. Come on. Oh, not that way. Don't sneak, idiot. Okay. Come on, Black Orb. Yeah, baby. Okay. Oh, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. There's no way. Come on, bro. Uh-oh. 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 I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Whoa, okay. Just keep rolling. Oh, I lost Mega. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't die. Don't die on me. Do not die on me. Okay. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Don't you dare get hit with that. Thank you. Well, I got hit, but it's fine. 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 We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Yes! Oh! God, please don't be a stage 3. Just please don't be a stage 3. There is not a stage 3. Oh, my God. Oh, that was a lot. All right. Oh man, that was too much. Okay. I have a decision here. Do I want to do the theme and do a dream ball, or do I want to go with like the effect or like aesthetics and go with a dusk ball? Man, that's so tough. That's such a tough decision. I don't know, and I should have thought about this beforehand. So how many dream balls do I have? I have 5. I have 5 dream balls. Obviously, I could get more dusk balls. I mean, low-key, I like the aesthetics better, so the dusk ball is nice. But the dream ball is such a nice... Oh, it's such a nice theme. I should have thought about this. Honestly, I'll probably do dusk ball. I put Yveltal in dusk ball, too, because I wanted the effect was cool and everything. So I think that's what I'll probably do is dusk ball. Yeah, alright, I'm committing to that. Okay. I did the thing. I mean, I always put Darkrai in a dusk ball, I guess. So, like, whatever. Hey, that's it, though. That was wild. That was too much. Alright, Darkrai. That's a really pretty design. Also there's an ad break starting here in about a minute or so, which is 3 minutes of ads, and then the next hour is ad-free. So yeah, that starts here soon. Hopefully we can skip through this little story bit here real quick before the ad starts. The way that this story's been going, probably not. We did it! Yes, we did, barely. We saved Darkrai from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. I mean, it's still Mega Evolved, though. We are such a good team. We? You 3 really did it. You took care of that Pokemon causing Hyperspace Lumiose to appear. I've never heard such a sunny voice out of you, Corbeau. You feeling good? Shut up, Tawny. Don't ruin it. Felt the need to ask the obvious, did you? Yeah, of course. Of course I'm happy. Lumiose is safe again, thanks to all of you. I did the thing. You did great. I mean it. Let's head back. Can't keep everybody waiting. Do I get berries? Do I at least get berries? No, I don't. That's lame. Unless it gives me it as mission rewards, I guess. I don't know. But I don't get a gold Pokeball. So the pitch black Pokemon Darkrai was the one raging deep in Hyperspace Lumiose. Correct. Yeah, I guess it somehow wandered into Lumiose and then settled on top of Prism Tower. Probably to stay away from everyone down below. No way anyone would have found it there while the tower was closed off for redevelopment. But then Darkrai got exposed to all that power leaking from the tower. So its ability to inflict nightmares got cranked up and ran wild, not unlike the Rogue Tower itself. I guess not everything we saw was nightmarish, exactly. A lot of it was just odd. Makes sense, what with all the different people and Pokemon here in Lumiose. Blend together a whole city's worth of dreams, and of course you'll get some plain old weirdness mixed in with the scary stuff. Maybe even Darkrai can't always tell what a nightmare is to each of us. I'm told its nightmares. Nightmare powers are more instinct than conscious act anyway. Darkrai may not have meant any harm in the first place. Right. Sure. And now, our next task is to make sure Ancha's dream becomes a reality. Yeah, okay. You got that right. Since we're wrapping things up, let me say one last time. Good work, kids. You're a good bunch. Alright, bro. Even though Tawny got us into debt. You know something, Majestic? You might just be the greatest Pokemon trainer around. You got that right, buddy. Ah, Majestic, if I might also say a few words, denied. I wanted to tell you how glad I am that I joined you all, and I got to set up shop with you. And that we might even get to carry on together to meet that fine legendary Pokemon next. Sure, kid. It's also well, let me sum up what I mean. Team MZ is the best. Alright, bud. You bet we are. Okay, yeah, we are the best team. Sure, we'll go with that. Seriously? That's it? That's the main story? Oh, wow. All right. All right. Well, we got a whole credit scene here. Well, that's great. Of course, it's perfectly timed when the ad is just finishing up. It's like, oh yeah, you want ads? Well, here's credits anyway. Like, absolutely diabolical. Well, since there was still a little bit of story, and I was just continuing with that real quick, while the credits run real quick, I am just gonna take a quick little break while the credits play. Run to the restroom here real quick, then, and then we'll pick this back up and see what happens after the story here. Alright, well, looks like the credits are still going. So, I don't really know much. I know that there's still some side missions and stuff, I believe. And there's still a handful of more megas that I believe are part of side missions. I'm not 100% sure, though. And I know there's donuts to make for different legendaries and stuff, which I'm... The only one that I would probably do... Well, I might do Groudon and Kyogre. I do know about those. Because they're shiny locked. And same thing with Rayquaza. Those ones I'll probably do on stream. But since they're shiny locked, I wouldn't care anyway. And if they get a crappy nature, I can just use a mint. That's not a big deal. But the other ones, like the Swords of Justice and stuff like that, are not. I do want to shiny hunt them, so I'm not worried about dealing with those on stream or anything like that. But there's still a handful of more like side missions and stuff, and a couple more megas. And I don't know. I know at least one of them is definitely behind a side mission. I don't know. I don't know about some of the others. I don't even know what they are, honestly. The only one that I know for sure is locked behind a side mission, because I looked it up, was Lucario. Lucario Z. That's behind a side mission. I don't remember, because I just like briefly glanced just to see if I could get it or not. I couldn't. I have a while to go for that. But I don't know. I don't know. I think probably a lot of that probably won't do on stream. But I don't know exactly, because I don't know what comes after this, honestly. You know, I thought that Rayquaza was part of the actual story. It seems like it must be a side mission or something. I don't know. So I genuinely have no idea what the story is like. I have so little information about this because I have not looked it up, and I have watched like no one. I have watched like 2 people kind of do Rayquaza, and that's it. Like, I don't know anything leading up to it or anything. I don't know. So, oh, that's cute. I wonder if they actually got a child to draw this, or they actually like had like a grown adult make this and told them this is something a 5-year-old would make it work, kind of thing. Like, this is like that billboard of like, graphic design is my passion. That's such a funny thought to think about. Please don't make me have to hear that alarm again. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate it. Turn it off. Turn it off. Okay. Good lord. All right, team. Time to finally make Ansha's dream become a reality. I don't know why I had a little bit of a stroke there, but it's fine. So, yeah, what do we do here? That's the question, isn't it? Well, girl, you're the one pursuing it. You should have the answer, yeah? It's no good sitting around waiting for hyperspace distortions to form. Yes, we must do more than wait. Oh, God, flashbang. This game needs to chill with all the white screens. Like, seriously. There's too many. If I had, like, one major gripe about this game, white screens. I must ask that you please do everything you can to find that fine legendary Pokemon. Do I really want to, though? God, another white screen. Jeez, I should have expected that one. Still get flashbanged. We will, Ansha, but Maybe it'll feel more like a real job if we make it official. Your original request was for us to help you make a donut, right? This is kinda on a whole new level. Do we even accept requests from team members? Devine, shut up. You and your technicalities. Why wouldn't we? I'd ask Majestic to lend a hand if I had a problem. Ancha should too. Right. That sounds perfectly reasonable. I shall make a formal request of it. No, we don't need to do that. Please catch that fine legendary Pokemon. Do I have to, though? Do I have to? We'd be happy to take your request, Ancha. Would we, though? Now, if only we had any leads. Should we ask you-know-who? It's a great question. I'm sorry. Why aren't we saying his name now? His name. Oh, are we talking about Lysander? Well, you know what happens. Oh, Corbeau. Right. Right, Corbeau, the guy that's been doing this whole thing. Yeah. Look, Corbeau's our leading Hyperspace Lumiose expert. We'll need to involve him sooner or later. Why don't we head to his office before he has a chance to call us first? I don't know if that's a good idea. You all have fun. I don't think we all need to barge in together, so I'll hang back and get some training in. Right. Okay. So I guess we're going to Corbeau's office then. So yeah, where... Can I actually... You're joking. I've never actually had to go outside. I've never actually had to go outside to travel. I could have traveled directly from inside the hotel this entire time. I just assumed. Because, like, in every other game, you can't travel from inside a building. Bro, I have completed the main story. I have now completed the main story of the DLC. I just got the shiny charm. I've completed the Pokedex. The main Pokedex, not the DLC Pokedex. I've completed the Pokedex. I have, what, how many hours? According to the game, 108. Plus or minus however much, probably like 109, almost 110 hours would be my guess. Maybe a little more. In this game. I'm just now learning that I could fast travel from inside the hotel. Bro, what am I doing here? I swear I know about Pokemon, but clearly I don't know this game. That's wild. That is insane, and I'm just now learning all of this information. That's wild. Okay, the more you know. Look who it is. Funny, I was just about to call. Of course you were. Listen. While we were searching for Darkrai, we detected some odd readings in two other places. These readings led us to a distinctive pair of brightly hued hyperspace distortions. Let me guess. Groudon and Kyogre. Wow. I'm so good at this game. That's crazy. That's wild. We've started referring to them by their colors, the ruby distortion and the sapphire distortion. Very interesting choices of colors. But alright, go on, tell me more. Well, we thought reaching out to Mademoiselle Ansha might be a good first step to learning more. Your encounter with a legendary Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose kick-started this wild ride. Maybe telling us more will unearth a clue about how to approach these colorful new distortions. Bro, why is Naveen here? Alright, I'll share what I can. Okay. And that's the whole story. Well, I didn't hear the story. Very interesting. I can just about guarantee that the Pokemon you're after is called Rayquaza. Yeah, I'm aware. Your description of it matches one I heard a long time ago. What, bro? What do you know about Rayquaza? Well, see, there was this one fellow who took care of me when I was just a little runt. He was the boss of an organization from Kanto who just happened to visit Lumiose. There's more Kanto pandering? Really? Is Mans talking about Giovanni? Is that what you're hinting at here? He knew a lot about the myths and legends of the Johto and Hoenn regions. It's gotta be Giovanni. But Giovanni doesn't know that much about Hoenn, yeah? Or am I dumb? Wait. What is it? Are we talking about, like, the Rayquaza from the Hoenn region? Girl, what else do you think? What? You think there's other Rayquaza flying around here? Well, I mean, technically speaking, kind of. I mean, not really. I'm just surprised. Wasn't Lita from Hoenn? Interesting. Look, I'm just telling you what I heard. Keep in mind, it's all secondhand info from years ago. Actually, you could probably tell us more about Rayquaza yourself. You're from Hoenn, yeah? Right, I was right on that detail. Oh, yeah, I am, sure. Back in Hoenn, we've got these old legends. I'm talking real old. They tell of two legendary Pokemon. The first is Kyogre, maker of oceans. Then there's Groudon, maker of land. Kyogre and Groudon were locked in this fierce battle. Apparently it was the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza that put a stop to the fighting. Quite right, Lita. How wonderful to find another Rayquaza enthusiast. We should swap notes later. Girl, stop. Huh? I mean, sure, we can do that, I guess. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure these new distortions are linked to Kyogre and Groudon. Dealing with these two might lead us to Rayquaza. According to our calculations, you'll need special donuts to reach the pockets of Hyperspace Lumiose in which Kyogre and Groudon dwell. Just like how you found Darkrai, eh? In that case, you know what you've got to do. Consider this your official survey request. Please tell me I don't need, like, better donuts or better berries and stuff still. We've started picking up some distortions with rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've already battled and calmed before. Couldn't tell you why. Maybe it's your own subconscious memories influencing things? Anyway, these rogue Pokemon are dangerous, but beating them would yield lots of survey points. Go on. So I don't have to grind this. Tell me more. Certain hyperspace distortions newly appearing on your map can grant you a chance to battle rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've previously defeated. These rogue Pokemon boast extraordinary hyperspace levels, but defeating them will reward you with lots of survey points and rare, valuable hyperspace berries. Okay. That's all for me. Good luck out there. Okay. All right. So the answer is probably going to be yes, 70,000. Oh my god, why? Why? 70,000 is crazy. So, I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here. And I'm going to guess that it's 70,000 for Groudon and Kyogre. And then it's probably like 100,000 for Rayquaza, which is wild. Like, absolutely unhinged. And I'm not mentally prepared to deal with that. Like, oh hey, there's one right there. It's a side mission, but it's a fun to. That's 5 stars. That's one of the. Oh god. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So this is a mega, but this is a side mission. Oh god, what? The thing is though, like, what in the world could this even be? So like, this one says it's a side mission, but this is one of the megas. I don't know what it is though. So it could be something new. It couldn't. It could be one that I've already done. I don't know. God, because like I don't want to just waste good berries on this, and it's not anything. Like it doesn't tell me that. It doesn't tell me that this is a Mega Stone though. So I don't know if this is something where it's like what the last ones were, and it's just a battle, or what this is. I have no idea, but I want to find out. I'll probably make like some cheap donut, and then we'll find out what it is, and then from there, I guess, figure it out. I guess I don't know. It's concerning that it's 5 stars and that it's also got some sparkles on it. So yeah. Let's just kind of make like a relatively cheap donut. Figure out exactly what it is, and then we'll kind of go from there. So I think that's the game plan on that one. So the other thing is there's a donut. There's now there's a new donut vendor that is. Because of the update, there's a new donut vendor over by the Cafe Nouveau that sells berries in mass, which is incredible. It also means that I no longer need to go hunt down all the different berry stalls. I can just go to one central place, which is absolutely incredible. So let's do... I guess that, since I'm already right there, just for kicks. See what this gets me. Item power, treasure, and mega conservation. Alright, whatever. Alright, so... Alright, so there's that. Because I think what I'm going to have to do, and I'm definitely not doing it on stream because I will 100% lose my mind, is continue to reset berries. Or reset donut making with Culber berries there. And where is this thing? And just kind of grind out for berries. Oh. God, I'm stupid. I could have just walked right outside. Okay. Alright. Whatever. I know this doesn't mean anything, but here we are. We'll do it anyway. I want to see what this is. This gets me a minute. So this gets me a minute to figure out what I need to do with this. So... Okay, what am I even supposed to do? Yeah, I know it won't stay open for very long, but like... Complete your mission. Bro, it's 10,000 points? That's wild. But... Dumb question, what is my mission? Oh god, this gives me like flashbacks of... Crabominable. What am I supposed to do here? Like... This tells me nothing. Like, I literally just made a cheap donut just to scout this out, and like, I can't even properly scout this out. Like, I can't even properly scout this out, and I just wasted the donut. Bro, what am I supposed to do with this? What was the point of that? Genuinely, what was the point of that? What? Genuinely, what? Okay. Alright, that not only wasted a couple minutes of my time and the berry, I mean the berries I can just buy, whatever, it is what it is. But like, what? I have no idea. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, normally there's like something right there that just tells me, hey, you gotta do this or whatever, and I mean, granted, was a minute and a half enough time to kind of figure it out? No, but I also don't want to make a good donut. I don't want to make a good donut and then it get wasted because I have no idea what to do. Like, that gave me zero direction whatsoever. On exactly what to do. Like, oh my god, hold on. Maybe I can like look this up like super quick. I don't know. This doesn't have like a side mission number or anything on it. Oh. Okay, I know what this is. Okay. So, this particular one, there's nothing that I can do with it. At the moment, because this particular one, after a quick research, which I know is kind of cheating, but that one there is the Zorora mission. That's what that is. So, yeah. That's what that is. Absolutely wild work. That's crazy. So, so yeah, I definitely need to farm berries. Which I really don't feel like doing. I only wanted to do it once and, God. Yeah. Yeah. I can't do anything with that right now, and I'm not going to look up walkthrough stuff for that at the moment. As long as I know what it is, so I'm not wasting any more time with it. So there's at least that. Now the question really becomes, what do I want to do here? It's like, I need better berries to go attempt this, which I really don't want to do. And I need somewhat better berries to attempt the 4-star ones. And I need to grind berries to properly do the 4-star and to do these megas, because yikes. Because I'm sure that these megas are 200, level 200 each. And I'm not mentally prepared to deal with that, because since they don't count them as main story, I feel like if the donut runs out, then it kicks me out, which is not ideal, to say the least. And honestly, most of this grinding is probably better to just do on my own, and then just do the main things on stream, like Groudon and Kyogre and stuff like that, because quite frankly, I don't really have the patience for it. I mean, I guess I could kind of see, like, based off the donuts or the berries that I have at the moment, what kind of donut I can make. But I'm sure that I don't have anything good for this. So, let me see what I have. Like, not a lot. This is not great. So, like, what if I do, like, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. One of those, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that gets me definitely not the best. So I can't really do too much. Which is kind of unfortunate. So I definitely need to grind berries because I have, like, nothing. I also didn't expect... I didn't expect finishing up the story would be this quick kind of thing. So that's Aurora. I mean, honestly, most of what I need to do now, other than like a bunch of these side missions, which I also want to clear those to clean up this map because it's bothering me with all these tiny little dots all over. Really the only thing, most of what I need to do is just grinding, really. You know, between the Infinite Royale and then this, which is annoying. I need berries to do that, though, which is kind of frustrating. So I think what I'll probably end up doing here then, because I really don't feel like grinding on stream, I'm not going to reset donuts that I've been doing for berries, because I really need berries to do any of this stuff, and I just don't have them. Let's just go check this out here real quick. Just because I'm curious. Just to see if Vinny would maybe give some kind of hint about the Aurora stuff. If not, it's not a big deal. Because, I mean, I can't do it anyway. I probably, even if I do figure out whatever the unlock is, I probably more than likely would... Oh, Vinny's not even down here. Bro, what? Okay. So yeah, I guess I need to do more things. Do you have anything? else that's new that I can exchange for? No, it does not look like it. Nope. Do not. Alright. Well, that's that, I guess. Whatever. Oh well, this is what it is. So, it is what it is. So, well, it's fine. Honestly, though, I mean, we're almost at about 2 hours. I didn't expect the story to wrap up as quick as what I wanted it, or what I thought it would do. And I really don't feel like grinding this stuff out. Because I'd rather just grind it with berries and do it the way that it was intended than suffer and do it at like 5,000 points at a time kind of thing. Because definitely want to do those megas and stuff, which will get me so many more points. So, yeah. But I need berries for that. So, I'm probably going to have to go back to save scumming a bunch of good berries, a bunch of good donuts to get berries and stuff like that. And I can't do this Aurora one, which is kind of unfortunate. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's about it, really, that I can kind of do that. What is that? Oh, that's Cyclizar. Good lord. And that's Marowak. That's a Alolan Marowak. That's interesting. Yeah, there's not really, like, any things on here that's, like, really grabbing my attention that much of the ones that I want to do, maybe, just because of Dex completion stuff and all that. Because I don't need to complete anything for the Shiny Charm now. I'm not worried about any of that stuff, so I'm not worried about the Dex or anything like that. So that's not a driving force for me now, since I have the Shiny Charm. But yeah, I think that's really about it that I can do without being super grindy. And I hate grinding, and I hate grinding on stream, because it's not really fun for anyone. It's not really fun for anyone, especially the battle zones, because I get so into it. It's hard to go back and forth between that and chat, especially since there's a time limit and everything. And frankly, it's just not fun. So, I'll probably use this for, do this in like my free time and just kind of do it casually and stuff now that the main story is done and all that. So what we'll probably end up doing here then is I'll probably call it a little early. It's about an hour earlier than what I normally stream, but honestly, it kind of works out. We went long enough that we were able to wrap that up, but I don't want to drag this out just to drag it out kind of thing. That and my throat's kind of bothering me a little bit just because I streamed Tuesday and then I've been doing some other stuff. I've been doing a lot of talking lately. So it's kind of straining that a little bit. So this will give me a little bit more extra rest with that as well. Yeah, I mean, hey, today was very successful. We finished up the story and everything for the main story for the DLC, which is huge. So, I mean, I could do, like, some of the side quests and stuff to clear the map, and I'm not bothering with all that on stream. It's not fun for anyone, really. I can do that stuff on my own, because most of it's probably, like, real monotonous crap. We can look super quick, though, at Darkrai. Unfortunate nature, so I definitely would have to use a mint on that. However, I did get lucky with the perfect special attack. I wish that instead of having the perfect attack, that would have been special defense or speed instead, but, I could use a bottle cap. It's not a big deal on that one. It's not the end of the world. Oh, okay, so Darkrai didn't have its ability built in. Oh, that's really interesting that Dark Void does that. Not only does it put Pokemon, well, it's not sleep, it's drowsiness, I guess. It basically acts like Leech Seed. That's really cool. Oh, there's that Dream Eater quest. Um, that's actually pretty neat. All right, well, cool. That's great. That's good to know. That's noted for the future. Um, so, but yeah, I think that's where I'll call it here for the night. Then, no sense in dragging this out or anything like that, just to drag it out and just for grinding. That's not fun for anyone, kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, it's a little early tonight, but that's all right. So yeah, that's where I'll call it for tonight. So yeah, if you aren't already, hit that purple heart button. I would appreciate that. You get notified whenever I go live, and it shows some general support here for the channel. With that, I will point out that Twitch, at some point, I don't know when they did it, had some kind of update, and now on the notification icon on the about, or like right below the live stream, there's a little drop down on the bell icon, and it defaults to, I think the option is called personalized, which in my experience does not always notify because I've had that it's on by default, and I haven't been getting notifications for those that I follow, for a lot of them. So change that to always, so that you get those notifications for the stream. I normally stream Mondays and Wednesdays. This week was a little different just because of my own plans. Next week will also be different as well. Next week is Wednesday, Friday at the moment, unless plans change again. It all depends. We'll see. That's kind of up in the air on that one, but more than likely Wednesday, Friday next week. So there's that. Also, if you aren't already, follow the socials. I post on Twitter whenever I go live, and I really want to get better with it. I'm horrible with social media, but hopefully some other stuff there too every once in a while. And then also on YouTube, I upload most of my VODs, as well as clips get uploaded there as shorts as well. So there is plenty of content over there once it expires on Twitch. I believe there is one more clip scheduled for this week that goes up tomorrow. And then next week will be some more clips. And then also last week VODs. Those will go up next week as well. And then this VOD will go up the following week. So what is that? I think that takes us the first week of February, when this VOD will be up and everything. But yeah, follow, sub to the YouTube there as well. Plenty of stuff over there. And then, last but not least, if you aren't already, join the Discord. We would love to have you there. I also post whenever I go live there, just because Twitch being Twitch doesn't always notify you. And then you can also get some optional notifications there as well, such as like when I upload to YouTube, or if I have any schedule changes or adjustments or anything like that, you can get those notifications as well, so you always know when I go live or when I upload to YouTube or anything like that. So yeah, but with that, it was a very successful night. We completed the main story, the DLC, so I'm very content with it. We did the thing. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of your night or day or whatever it is for you. Happy time zone, all that fun stuff. If you are in the U.S. and going to be, or Canada, and are affected by God knows whatever we're going to get this weekend, stay safe out there. Don't go out if you don't need to go out, kind of thing. If we are getting the snow and the cold and ice that most of the country is supposed to be getting, or most of, the two countries, I guess, are supposed to be getting. Be safe out there. Don't be stupid. All that stuff. And if you can, maybe go out and go have some fun in it. That doesn't involve a vehicle. Um, so yeah, and stay warm, of course. But yeah, I'll be back again next week. Most likely Wednesday. But schedule might be up in the air depending on exactly what happens. In terms of what we'll be doing next week, it depends. If I'm able to grind out ZA, which I'm not holding my breath on, maybe we'll do the Groudon fight. Chances are probably not. We probably won't do that. Most likely we'll be getting back to the French Y randomizer. So we'll be getting back to that because I think in the last time we did that, it was... What did we do? I think we just beat Clement. So we're about halfway-ish through that. So we'll be getting back to that as well. More than likely next stream. Until I get to some major plot points here on ZA, which might be a little bit because this game is a little grindy even for me. So it's basically whenever I have the patience for it. But yeah, that's that. As I said, I hope you have a great rest of your night or day or, time zone, all that fun stuff. And hope to see you again next time. Have a good one.